him because being as though he did call, I could have. It do go both ways. I could have called too, like, but I feel like.
Hey everyone, welcome to another great edition of Growing Up Fatherless, where we're going to be discussing how we navigated through the fatherless experience. Today, you guys, I'm excited because I am joined by my first cousin, the Amonte Washington, has finally arrived and is on set with me.
Yeah.
How you feeling today?
I'm good. A little nervous. First time, you know.
I'm kind of surprised you're nervous because I believe you were with me when I started Wake Up since inception.
Yeah.
You came to set one day. I don't remember.
I wasn't on camera.
You wasn't on camera, but you was behind the scenes, and I don't remember if anybody was on set, but I know that you was present at one of those times during filming.
Right.
How is your mental health?
My mental health, it's cool. It's good.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Hey, the key word is we are working on it because we are work in progress every day. I want to talk to you because I always felt like that you and I, no matter how different we are, we have similarities. And this has always been the thing that I felt like has bonded us in the sense that you grew up without your dad. I grew up without my dad. My dad was never in my life. Correct me if I'm wrong, but your dad was never in your life as well. And I felt like it affected us, but in different ways. Whereas, and again, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because you know I goes in and you know how I am.
Yeah.
I was a bit more emotional, where I feel as though you were, like, I felt like you became tough in a lot of ways, if that's fair to say. Like, I felt like you became tough, and at times it would translate into anger.
Yeah, I feel like that too. I feel like
and
me holding it in and trying to not be so mad about it or feel any type of way about it, it probably did turn it into anger.
Go ahead. I don't want to cut you off.
You good.
It did come out of anger, and I seen it come out of anger at times because I know you and I felt like we would butt heads at times, and then we would come together, and then we both kind of stubborn. So it's like, if you mad and I'm mad, we had our challenges. What I really do appreciate about it is the fact that we have always been able to, kind of like come, figure our way out to get back to one another.
Right.
I know at times that no matter what we've gone through, I do feel like at times that my approach with you hasn't always been the best. So I want to apologize for that because, in life, when we say we want to do better, you got to practice what you preach. You can't preach it if you're not practicing it. So I just sincerely want to apologize to you because I do know at times that, like, I haven't always made it easier in terms of how we've navigated through our relationship.
Nah, you good.
Yeah. But
nah, you good. It's just one thing. It's one day, like one argument. But other than that, like,
yeah, we've been through some very like challenging moments. But and I will say too, when we would go through like our issues, I didn't feel good about it. Like waking up the next day or going to sleep, I would be like, damn, that's my cousin. And I'm mad, but that's still my cousin. But I'm mad, but that's still my cousin. Yeah. So I was kind of in the battle of like, I know that I didn't always come with the best energy, or I know that even if I felt wronged at times, there were times where I felt like, I could have handled that differently.
Yeah, I feel the same way about myself. Sure. So I could have handled a lot of situations better.
But here's the thing.
Sure.
You live, you learn, and you grow, and we're here now.
Yeah.
And I want to talk to you about growing up fatherless because your father was an absentee father.
Yeah, my father been locked up for most of my life. He got out about when I was like 17, 18. And I spoke to him, like I went to see him a couple times when I was younger, but once he got out, we just spoke. Like we never met up with each other. He never like made it like his business to come and see me. Like I gave him the address and everything to where I was at. it was like he just never made it his business to come see me. And I'm like the same. Like, I'm not gonna do too much because I don't know you. I already feel like I done came up, made myself the type of man that I am right now. So if you gonna be around, then that's cool. But if not, like, I'm not tripping off of it too much. I mean, if it do get me in my feelings, I do think about him, especially now that I got my own kid. But I ain't gonna trip too much, especially now that I'm 27. Like, I'm good either way. But I'm not mad. I'm not holding nothing against him. Like, I speak to him and everything, but
You said, so he was in jail for most of your life.
yeah.
You attempted to bond with him when he got out of jail.
So he reached out to me. I spoke to him a few times, and then it'd be like, maybe because I don't know him, I ain't go out with him. I probably was a little nervous. I didn't know like what to say to him. So if it wasn't like, if he wasn't gonna keep like showing up or calling me, and especially if he didn't come to see me after I spoke to him, we were supposed to link, I wasn't gonna keep trying.
Did you feel some type of way about the fact that he didn't try harder? Considering that you're the child, he was locked up for several years. And I mean, a phone call, that's a start. It's a kind gesture. So you always give credit where credit is due. However, to not be in somebody's life after a certain length of time, you got to show your kid that you love him. Do you feel like he tried or he didn't try hard enough? I mean, listen, it's your experience. So however you
feel like he ain't tried hard enough, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a man too, so I'm not gonna just fully blame everything on him. Because being as though he did call, I could have. It do go both ways. I could have called too, like, but I feel like I don't know.
I don't know. I'm a little bit biased though, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm biased, because you are the kid, and I respect the fact that you said, hey, I could have gave him that in exchange in return. However, you the kid. He wasn't around before he went to jail, so the least he could have gave you was being present in your life when he got out of jail, and that's just off the strength of the fact that that is your father.
Facts.
So while I know you giving him grace, and that's a great thing to do, and that's kindness in itself, but accountability is accountability.
It's grace, but it's also like I don't want to put too much, like, cause I appreciate the type person that I am, like, without him, cause I feel like I accomplished that. Like, I made myself the type man I am, and I feel like I'm doing good, and I'm there for my son like every step of the way. So. I'm good.
What are the things, you have a son, what are the things that you really needed your dad for growing up?
I needed my dad for everything growing up. I feel like, but now that I'm grown, I don't know. I don't know.
Did you feel at any point in time that he didn't love you because, and I'm speaking on before and after the prison, did you feel like he didn't love you because he didn't come around, or did you feel like maybe he didn't care, or do you felt like maybe he just wrote you off as just another child that exists, but I don't really want to deal with him for real?
Probably the last one. I don't know, because he do have a lot of kids. I'm not sure.
Whenever you guys talk, is it a pleasant conversation? Like, is there a resolve at the end of the conversation, or is it more of a chaotic conversation?
Nah, it'd be cool. It was cool, like the conversation that I have had with him. I mean, but it don't be like never nothing to get us like closer. It just be about like the past, like everything that went on with like him and my mom, stuff like that. But my mom told me stuff too, and like they both like tell me their own stuff, and I feel like they both keeping it 100 with me.
Okay.
But after that, like, what's next?
Do you feel like he's taking that anger and frustration out on you because of whatever happened in the relationship between him and your mom?
Maybe, but I don't know what type of anger he would have towards her, because she brought me up there to come and see him. The times that I did come, she took me to go and see my family on his side, and out of nowhere it just stopped. I don't know what happened, but and it wasn't her fault.
Okay. And I want to say to y'all, like, this is, like I said, this is my first cousin right here. His mom is my aunt. So obviously, you know, I know a lot, but it's your story, and I want to give you the floor to tell your story. Are you in a place, like, do you want your dad around right now today? Like, are you open to having him come around and not only be in your life, but be a grandfather to your son as well?
Yeah, I am. I mean, yeah, I feel like I could be open to that. I definitely want him around, for sure.
I think that's a good
I'm
thing.
not gonna force it. So he gotta reach out to me.
Hey, listen, I understand. Do you feel like at this point you've done everything that you can do?
And I don't know if it's just pride, cause I don't know, but I just had a conversation with my sister on my father's side. I told her, like, I'm not reaching out to him. If he wanna talk to me, then he gotta reach out to me.
I think
I'm done. I'm not reaching out no more.
when you say you done, because I'm with you on that, and I share that experience. When you say you done, are you done and accepted it, or are you done and mad? And I'm only asking you that because I had battled with that for a long time.
I don't
With
think
my own issue.
I'm done and I accepted it. I ain't mad. I ain't holding no grudges towards him. I feel like with my son, I'm gonna just do better, and I can just forget about anything that I thought about with needing him. Like, it's just me and my son. I'm not worried about him. But if he, like I said, if he do reach out, then I'll give him a chance. But if not, I'm good either way.
Okay. At least you're keeping it real. You know, it sounds to me like having a son has really like changed your mindset in terms of like how you vision your future in the direction that you're going in.
No, for sure.
And I think that's a great thing. I think that it's a positive thing. I think that a lot of people could benefit from seeing you as a father. Because here's the thing about becoming a parent. I'm sure it's easy to just be like, I don't want to deal with it. Because we see that on an everyday basis. Like, we see how men in particular, they get up and they don't got to worry about changing the Pampers. They don't worry about, you know, showing up to the PTA meetings. They don't got to worry about being an active parent because they like, okay, I'm out.
Right.
So
I'm there every step of the way.
the fact that you're doing that, I just want to say I commend you for that. What do you love most about being a father?
Just how he look at me, how he want me. Like, I could see that he loved me already, and then that I could teach him and do what I didn't. Like, I can give him what I didn't have.
Okay, you'll give him what you didn't have. Okay.
But it's still like not trying to put my father in it, but it's still like kind of like that.
All right. So what I got, the takeaway that I got from this discussion is you open to the opportunity and you welcome your dad into your life. And whatever feelings that you may harbor, you're willing, ready, and able to resolve them if the opportunity presented itself.
Yeah, like we talk, I don't feel like I disrespect him or none of that. I mean, I'm blunt, so I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
Yeah. You've always been, and honestly, to kind of, because I know we running out of time, but to piggyback, I think that's what I really respect about you is that you speak your mind, you speak your piece. It don't matter who it is or how you feel. He gonna say what he need to say, and everybody don't have that trait. I battle and I struggle with that, so that's something about you that I admire because everybody just not bold enough to be like, I'm gonna do this or I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. So, what advice, as we close the segment, what are you most proud of that you accomplished that your father has not been a part of or witnessed?
I taught my son how to walk. I was there when my girl had him, and I've been there the whole time. I actually raised him. I'm raising him still, and I'm there. That's it.
And I'm sure that
He didn't accomplish that.
no, that's
At least not
graciousness.
with me.
No, that's graciousness, and I'm sure, although he can't talk right now, he appreciates it more than you know. Thanks, Monte, for coming on to the platform. I know it took a minute to get him on, y'all. But I just want to say thanks again for coming on. You are welcome to come back with the panel if you want to.
Yeah, next time I won't be so nervous. Yeah.
Hey, listen. Although you were nervous, you still showed up and you did it.
Yeah.
You gotta give yourself a pat on the back for that.
Facts.
So on that note, y'all, we are out. Thank you guys for tuning in.